You felt a flash of anger today that was gone before you could explain it. But it changed the next 20 minutes anyway. You did not choose it, you did not plan it. It arrived, did its work, and left. And somewhere after it passed, you probably thought, where did that come from? Chrysippus had an answer for that, and it is not the one you are expecting. Around 240 BC, on the painted porch of the Athenian Agora, the Stoa Poikile, a philosopher named Chrysippus was doing something no one had done before. He was not just teaching people how to manage their emotions. He was building a theory of what emotions actually are. He was the third head of the Stoic school, a logician, a man who reportedly wrote over 700 works and argued that if you removed his logic, nothing in philosophy would survive. And his most radical claim was this: emotions are not forces that happen to the mind. They are arguments the mind makes. He called them pathe, and he said that fear, anger, desire, grief, each one is a proposition, a judgment. A tiny verdict your mind reaches about the world. Fear is not a wave that crashes over you. It is the endorsement of a belief. This is dangerous. This is wrong. This is unfair. This should not be. The emotion and the judgment are not two separate things. The emotion is the judgment, which means the flash of anger you felt today was not something that happened to you. It was something you briefly decided. In the 1960s, a psychiatrist at the University of Pennsylvania named Aaron Beck was watching his patients and noticing something that Chrysippus had described in different language 2,000 years earlier. He noticed that emotional distress called automatic appraisals, rapid, largely unconscious evaluations of a situation. The appraisal arrived so fast that it felt like the emotion had come first, but the appraisal was always there. Beck built cognitive behavioral therapy around a single insight, that if the appraisal is a thought, and the thought can be examined, then the emotion that follows is not inevitable. In 2012, a meta-analysis by Stefan Hoffman and colleagues reviewed 269 studies on CBT across 30 years of research. The finding was consistent.
Wait! Thought comes before emotion. Change your thoughts, change the emotion.
Chrysippus said this in a lecture hall on a painted porch in Athens. Beck said it in a psychiatric clinic in Philadelphia. The gap between them is 2,000 years. The insight is identical. Here is what this means for the flash of anger you felt today. Somewhere in the moment before it arrived, your mind ran a trial. Evidence was presented. A verdict was reached. The verdict was,
"This is all wrong! This is so unfair!"
You did not experience the trial. You only felt the verdict. But the trial happened. And the remarkable thing, the thing Chrysippus understood and Beck confirmed, is that trials can be appealed. Not by suppressing the verdict, not by pretending the anger was not there, but by going back into the courtroom and asking, was the argument actually sound? Did the evidence actually support the conclusion? Was this actually wrong, or did my mind reach a verdict in the dark without waiting for the full case? You were not ambushed by your anger. You briefly agreed with a proposition and then forgot you had agreed. The court is always in session. Thanks for thinking alongside me. Until next time.